What's up guys, Amage is back with a new episode of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Alright, in the last episode, which I've just recorded, so this is back to back now, we did a case and almost all of those Cardona stories. Now we will start the Eel Hunting case. For this, first we need a new clothing, so I will really try to match this. Wait a second, do I have something like this? Does this work? I don't think so, right? That's too bad. I don't think that counts. Yeah. Anyway, so for that I will go down here. There's a clothing trader. Let's have a look. This looks like it. Yes, alright. You know what, let's get this one.
A perfect choice.
Street brawler. God, I look so... God damn it. But yeah, that's definitely it. That means... micro service mission. Your task is to capture Friedrich Panzer, the boss of the Eels gang. Our service has been led to believe that he can be found in one of his warehouses in Silverton, though which we cannot tell. Okay. Then file on an Eels lieutenant. Mycroft spy. You know what? Let's go there. Near warehouse 3 is an ex-military man who lost his eye in battle. We respond to the code phrase, "How much for the fish?" Scooter. Oh shit. However, if I approach the wrong person, his position might be in danger and I'll forfeit the opportunity to talk to him. He lost an eye in battle. Okay, warehouse number 3. That's where exactly? Warehouse number 2, number 3. Okay.
Mycroft's informer should be somewhere around here. Try not to mess it up or you'll blow his cover.
Why do we have to pay them to look the other way? It's not like we can't just deal.
Who is on the gang's payroll?
Why do we have to pay?
Oh, come on.
That Sherry. I didn't. Better listen more closely.
Why do we have to pay?
I overheard the Eels discussing how they bribed some policemen to turn a blind eye to this warehouse. Of course. I mean, why the fuck not, huh? And he looks really different from the others.
Hey, you're a lucky man. I know about this.
The informant was unable to reveal Panzer's location to me, though he did tell me that the Eels reduced the number of guards at warehouse 3.
He could have been more helpful, but alright.
Better than nothing, I guess. Alright. He can be found on the north side of the Finch Cannery in Silverton. On the northern side, okay. Alright, this looks like Top Hat, dude. You know what, I will save right now just in case.
Can't seem to find the boss. Where's Panzer?
I'm not your nanny, you daft muck snipe. I need to get more men to warehouse 2 now, so quit bothering me, will you?
Warehouse number 2. Right then. Warehouse number 2. That's the one. Let's go there right away. seems to be it.
Boy, these crates are heavy.
Oh shit, we're fighting right away.
Too simple.
I'm coming.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Don't cry, you'll live this time. I captured Panzer, now I should report back to Jasmine at the newspaper.
Panzer is captured, but alive. Now, to report to Miss Sertle.
Alright, here we are.
I deduced the location of Friedrich Panzer and was able to apprehend him.
So I heard. What a coup. Congratulations are in order. And a new article in the paper. Perhaps sterling stranger squashes smugglers?
How kind of you. I'm sure with little more thought you will land on the perfect headline.
Huh? With a little more thought, you're no writer, Mr. Holmes. Leave it to someone who knows what sells. Since you're
Of course.
here, Mr. Holmes,
Catch of the day.
how about an interview? Strictly on background? Get to know the real you. Mycroft is rather tight-lipped, as you know.
Information is Mycroft's currency, and he does not disperse it lightly. He will tell you a barefaced lie without hesitation if it advances his cause. As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be. Now, on to other matters. We have another case for you. Are you interested?
Of course.
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot.
The Missing Shopkeeper. Alright.
I'll let you know if something else comes.
I bet. Sensitive item. Mycroft wants me to find a book by FD. It has a red cover. John has challenged me with this task. Missing Angelo Dondolo. Right, you know what? Before we do this case, which I really want to do, we will check out these two Mycroft points on the map. I think those are Mycroft, to be honest. I am not 100% sure. Let's see.
Treasures.
Treasure hunt. As part of the governor's commitment to increasing tourism on Codona, the city hall is excited to announce a treasure hunt event. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to the locations of hidden treasure boxes. Once the participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures. Oh, that's
Collect
nice.
them all and return for more.
Alright. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Harbor Master Building. Alright, that's interesting.
Sherlock Holmes,
Your brother Mycroft sent his regards.
Oh, how touching. Perhaps one day he'll do it in person.
Look, I just tell you what they tell me.
And you've done it admirably. Good show. I'm confident that with a bit of effort, one day you might even send regards to the king himself. Goodbye.
Wait, no. I haven't told you yet.
Of course, let me guess. Mission urgent, fate of the nation, etc. Mycroft busy with his tea parties, is he?
Right. So, one of our agents has been involved in an accident and can't send us the confidential document she's obtained. We need you to go and ensure the job is completed. So, yes, urgent mission, fate of the nation.
So, Mycroft needs another errand boy. And you are presumably too incompetent? Though, don't give me that look. I'll go and check on your agent. Send Mycroft my regards.
The details are in this note, Mr. Holmes. If I were you, I'd start to take this more seriously. Lives are at stake.
I really like how he just completely ignored all the shots that Sherlock took at him. Mycroft's agent got into an accident at the intersection of Basketball Street and Reed Street in northwestern Scaladio. Find her and collect the package of documents she had obtained. Afterward, pass it to the agent waiting on the square in front of City Hall. The man is afraid of fire. You'll see it on his face.
Nothing ever changes. I'm pulled back and forth between my brothers playing all their silly games.
Hey, at least mine are fun.
Alright. I want to go to the second one as well, to be honest. It's case collecting time.
Mr. Holmes, your brother sent me.
Oh, terrific. Let me guess. Mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well then, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring. In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain. And Haring recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by a Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels? Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was never here.
Of course not. Alright. Oh, the treasure hunt is a Codona story. Nice. I would say we start with the missing shopkeeper anyway. One of our undercover agents disappeared a couple of days ago. The missing agent was last seen leaving his bookshop, which is located in northern Old City at the eastern end of Seto Street. He had a stack of books with him and wore a green hat. Distinctive sign, a tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm. Sensitive item, a book by FD. It has a red cover. Okay. So, northern Old City, eastern end of Seto Street. Easter end of Seto Street, this is here. Alright, let's go. That's his fucking bookshop. That's not the Easter end of the street. Fuck you. Oh, I'm an idiot. It is East End. Fuck. Okay, well anyway.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
Okay, that means... Angelo, I've talked with my boys over at the smithy and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I will work my magic on them. They will be as good as new in no time. I also had a chat with a physician and he confirmed my suspicions. Your back problems may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your soles. I recommend you cease to wear them until they have been repaired.
You did wear your favorite boots. Such devotion.
Of course he did.
Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign.
Ooh.
A colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision. This must have left a grievous wound.
There's the blood belonging to the wound.
"11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here." Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
Right. Does this continue? What about you?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Are you able to help me?
Of course. Let me help you.
One of the local residents saw two men in the yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely standing, probably drunk. He went down the stairs to Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off. Okay. Blood and the tracks. Alright. No. Alright. Let's see where we will come out this time, huh? I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure what this is now all about. Why did someone take this book dude away? Seriously. Alright, here we are.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. I think I found the place where they took Angela.
Seems like it. Well, of course. It's time to kick some asses.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I found the bandit's lair. Right, now I really want to find this book.
A primary instrument of
Is that a
torture.
finger?
How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way. A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
I think so as well.
An engraving inside. Together, always and forever.
Probably was on the finger that came off.
They were tracking down Angelo. Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
Hopefully this.
The bandits had as much fun as they could.
Oh, they got themselves a nice setup in here for a gang.
Indeed, indeed. Alright.
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Oh shit. Letter from Mr. Hyde. Boss trusted you and you idiots failed him. You should have scored the book by now, or at least know where it is. It's written by FD with a red cover. He must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else, and if you fail, know that you'll burn too. Oh shit.
Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author. He sustained a great many injuries. They severed his finger while he was still alive. At last, I found you, Angelo. Mycroft should know about this.
Yes, but we need the book still.
Working for Mycroft is a dangerous profession. I feel for the guy.
So he left with the book. I think that's what it said. Bloody fingerprints. Hopefully the book. Look at that. Crime and punishment.
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after
Read it
all.
and weep.
Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Nice. I wouldn't have been able to sleep if I did not find the book here. Alright, and let's head back. Alright, here we are.
The illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
How so?
I can't tell you.
With Mycroft involved, I'm not sure I can say more. I suggest you take this up with him.
After all our time together, this is how the story ends? With a whimper? I thought you were a servant of truth, Mr. Holmes.
Well, it's life.
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Is that so? The bridge agent? Accident happened at the intersection of Baskerville Street and Reed Street in northwestern Scaladio. Northwestern Scaladio. There's Reed Street. Baskerville Street. Okay, so we need to go here. Okay.
Sir, what do you think you're doing?
Officer.
Oh, I know you. You're the clever chap that cracked that Palazzo del Luzzo case, eh?
Presuming there has not been another murder since, then yes, it is I. I'm here to investigate the accident. You don't mind if I examine the scene?
You're too late. Case closed. It was no accident. The rickshaw driver deliberately ran that poor woman over, and I'm taking him into custody.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then my examination of the scene can hardly interfere with your brilliant work, Officer
Huxley. Well, if you want to play detective, go ahead. But stay away from my business, all right?
You heard the man.
The dress looks generally neat and tidy. Any staining must have been from the accident. An impact to the back of the head caused severe damage. Her death was probably instant.
Cordona's true horror revealed. Behold, the killer curb.
Ooh, what's that?
This pendant looks like it may contain something. Let's see.
A blank note. Alright, we'll probably craft something to make it readable. Oh, what's that?
It takes two to tango. I'll find a use for it. Cleaning the houses of rich men by day, and preserving England's secrets by night.
My friend, you know you're in trouble, right? But all this can go away for a small fee.
Damn crooked cops. Come on, concentrate, so we can stop him before he arrests the driver.
Sir, I've heard the same not my fault lie 1,000 times. I wasn't born yesterday.
What's that?
Always take care when walking beneath balconies.
You should, definitely. Let's see. -4, -6. Alright, it's not the most elegant solution, but it worked. Hidden with invisible ink, the note contains an address: Northwestern Scaladio, the crossing of Reichenbach Road and Pozzonetti Street. Look for the bird sign.
From the position of the body, we can deduce that Mycroft's agent walked down the street from the east. The rickshaw's tracks show that the vehicle was coming from the south. The rickshaw gained speed down the slope of the road and was going too fast to stop for a pedestrian.
But, Sherry, it would be impossible to miss a rickshaw speeding downhill. It was as fast as a racehorse.
Unless something distracts you.
Oh yeah, there one, the flower pot.
A sudden loud noise caught the agent's attention and they stepped into the road without looking. It was all an accident. John, no one is immune to chance. Such synchrony of events would be very difficult to contrive artificially.
No such thing as coincidence. I bet there's a killer mastermind behind this. Or a team of killers. Ooh, a secret global rickshaw conspiracy.
Upon examination of the scene, I have concluded that the smash of the flower pot distracted the woman. She didn't notice the oncoming rickshaw. After stepping into its path, she was knocked to the ground and died after hitting her head on the curb. It was most likely an accident.
Oh, that's just your imagination. The facts say otherwise.
Well, fact, there are no wheel tracks on the woman's body, so the rickshaw could not have run over her. Fact, you are blackmailing an innocent man.
Didn't I tell you to stay out of my business? You're lucky there's a crowd.
So the man can go free. Oh, thank you, Officer Huxley, for your excellent decision.
All right. The rickshaw puller can leave, but he better not show his face again. That goes twice for you, Mr. White Knight. Goodbye, sir.
I'm glad you didn't leave that poor chap alone.
The truth must be told.
Truth must be told. Alright.
If it damns as often as it saves. Today it spared a driver and denounced an officer. Tomorrow, perhaps the opposite.
Alright. Northwestern Scaladio. Reichenbach Road, Pozzonetti. Oop, there's the bird. The bird is the word. Alright. We need to go to number
One
2.
bed, one table, and one horrible scent of decay which someone tried to cover with perfume. A typical safe house for Mycroft spies. I must say, perfectly maintained. She took good care of it. A brand new model. Being a secret agent isn't easy.
I guess.
Whoever broke in clearly does not appreciate lockpicks. Whoever broke in clearly does not appreciate lockpicks.
Yeah, I understood it.
The documents may have been stowed in here, but they're gone now.
The espionage life where at any moment you could die. Of boredom.
The wax is still warm. Primitive, but efficient at breaking windows. A brute force intrusion rather than a stealthy sneak-in. Sloppy work. Unprofessional. Someone was in a hurry. Mycroft's documents were stolen. The thief entered through the broken window not long ago.
What are we waiting for? Let's search the backyard and track him down.
I guess we're doing exactly that. Here we are. Sharp venomous
They were in
blood.
such a hurry that they cut themselves.
Alright, let's go.
They injured themselves pretty seriously.
Look at the amount of blood. Does it mean they were waiting here for something?
The police patrol schedule sends officers along here regularly. Our thief wasn't waiting. They were hiding.
What is there? Something's laying on the ground. Let's check it out. Torn piece of cloth,
The blood
discarded
trail stops
half.
here. They must have finally bandaged the wound.
Oh, men are always in a hurry, and women always pay the consequences.
The thief must be somewhere around here. I can almost smell him.
Bandaged hand.
Piece of advice. Next time you try to steal from an agent of the United Kingdom, don't leave a trail of blood behind you. Try using a lockpick.
So it seems this is it. You found me. And now I have no choice. No choice at all. He told me to give you this letter.
So where are the documents, and who is he?
Huh. Piece of advice. When someone tells you to mind your own business, listen.
Shit.
Oh, Sherry. What horror could he have been facing that suicide was the better option?
It's a grim augury indeed. There's something bigger brewing, John. We should inspect the poor man for any leads.
Absolutely.
Oh, men are always in a hurry, and women always pay the consequences.
Poor chap.
Old and made of silver. Not expensive, but might be an heirloom. A family insignia. Typical nobleman fashion. Expensive clothes. Pretty worn out, though. He managed to bandage the wound properly. A strange act of self-preservation for a man on his way to suicide.
Take a photo of this poor bugger. Better to give Mycroft something rather than nothing.
How does this work again?
I suppose it may help in understanding the situation.
Alright, very good, very good. Foot of the thief. In front of City Hall. Man is afraid of fire. Okay, that's this dude here. He was burned as a child.
Excuse me, just one question.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Documents are gone, the thief is dead, and all I have is a note from this M. Maybe John was right and the rickshaw accident was a setup. If it was, the person behind it has played us all. And yet, rather than despair, I feel alive. There's someone out there, someone like me, someone at my level, and I gladly accept the challenge.
Alas, that's a terrible blow for the office. I'd better pass on your report immediately. Thank you for your service.
The accident doesn't look so accidental anymore, does it?
I think you might be right, John. I feel like someone is leading us by the nose. First time I've encountered such a devious mind.
I suspect not the last.
Alright. Then we have another one, the Clockwork Extortion. Mycroft tasked me with the retrieval of compromising information on one of his men from a local astronomy professor, Jacob Haring. He lives in a large mansion with a fountain near the east end of Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey. Jacob has built a reputation as a very influential man, but few know that it is because of the substantial collection of blackmail material he uses to coerce high society. Mycroft's agent said the professor's a loner and a very cunning type, so I must be careful. East end of Bonanza Road. Alright, that's the east end of Bonanza Road.
That was the third in a row, and all are in Grand Surrey. Of course, the police are still struggling to
Do the incidents in Grand Surrey have in common? Witchcraft? Probably not.
That was the third.
Right. 3 houses were robbed in Grand Surrey during magic shows. The police are looking into it, but apparently without any progress. Beyond a joke. Oh, that's a new case actually. That's not the one. Okay.
Who's here?
Haring's Manor. Promenade Square. Alright. Nice entrance. I would like this house, to be honest. Huh. Shit.
Boom, Sherry. I found a corpse. Don't you think it's strange we always end up in situations like this?
Seek,
It's a bit weird.
find.
A little bird sang to me.
John, do you know any songbirds?
Oh, I don't know. Partridges, birds of paradise, chickens. Okay, I might just be hungry.
Probably.
The clock's hands aren't moving. So, the victim is Professor Jacob Haring himself. That's no great surprise. London Fencing Club, 1876. A man with a plan. Admittedly, not a great plan if you write on paper exactly when you will do your illegal business, but a plan nonetheless.
Wake up, morning constitutional, morning ablutions, blah blah blah. Work on the science. Repair the clock was planned for today.
Stamped with Mr. Haring's personal seal.
Medical report for fencing competition. To whom it may concern, patient Jacob Haring has completed his physical and is in perfect health to participate in the fencing competition at the London Fencing Club.
Completely healthy and ready to take part in the fencing competition.
Now let's check him out.
Judging by his expression, a painful and unexpected death. His hand is clinging to his chest, but he has no stab or gunshot wounds. Pattern 1796 light cavalry saber. It looks like he died of natural causes, but something doesn't add up.
So, do we have here a dead body? Professor study? Medical note.
This was opened carefully.
And it's empty.
One presumes that empty safes are not some hip new trend. A safe behind a painting. Classic. If you had an enormous collection of blackmail material, where would you keep it?
Oh, nice try, Sherry. But I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, that?
It would not be easy to cut this hat in two. Whoever is responsible is a master of their craft. Pheasant feathers. They're rare here.
Oh, there's the second one.
Old, but still deadly. 2 sabers used to be mounted here.
Oh, yes, there it is. Alright. Okay, there's a lot to do here. Okay, so I think that this dude wrote something. He tried to defend himself. So they could not have fought both because there was only one saber taken. It was not broken open. Someone had a key.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
So, oh, they changed this. I can finally access this while being in this thingy. First, that was carefully opened. Notebook with Harrington schedule. Yeah. I have no idea what time is this, so I don't really know. Oh yeah, wait. It's like 10.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so this has to be correct, those two. Definitely. I'm still just not sure. Maybe there was a third person here. It was not him because I tried. Oh yeah, oh, I'm stupid. No. Not a third person. His head got cut off. Of course it's not there anymore. He wrote this before he left.
Mr. Herring was not wanted to
I'm a stupid idiot.
Hands, and yet, on this day, he only managed to answer his mail and never did get to repair the clock. The visitor knew his schedule. They entered the house between 3:30 and 4 p.m. That's exactly when Herring would be checking his blackmail collection. When Jacob saw the intruder, his fencing reflexes kicked in. He lunged left to the sabers, wrenched one off the wall, and attacked the visitor. But in the middle of the assault, Mr. Herring is struck by a heart attack, and the professor only manages to cut off the hat of the intruder. The visitor stole Herring's entire blackmail collection and wrote a message on the blackboard.
Before we go chasing the intruder, should we try to confirm the cause of the professor's death? I'd hate for him to be a red herring. Another day, another death.
Kinda. Alright,
We mounted here.
Oh. I haven't been here.
Half empty, or for John, half full. Totally empty. Even John couldn't argue with that. A strong, rotten smell. Uncharacteristic for tea.
Okay, let's check this. -8 and 10. Are you serious? -8 and 10, yes. Right. Perfect. Chemical analysis showed the trace of digitalis inside the teapot. It's a plant often used in medicine to cure heart diseases, but at the wrong dosage and when combined with physiological stress, it can cause a heart attack.
Digitalis is usually used to cure heart disease, but every drug is a poison if you get the dosage wrong. Or right, if that's your goal.
Sure. Alright, anyway, we did it. Oh, he wears a stylish hat with a red ribbon and pheasant feathers. Looks like they stole the professor's collection of blackmail materials, yes. Alright, we need to go to the archives, but I don't need this archive, I need the people archive, basically. Alright, let's see. I've been at the normal archive already and I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find anything. So, yeah. Police archive makes sense since he says the little bird sang to me. Ha! Report on the Robbins gang. A woman reported a loud noise and screams in Grand Sarai. When the police arrived at the place, they were instantly ambushed and a shootout began. There were no casualties on either side, but most of the suspects managed to escape. The officers succeeded in arresting only 2 gang members, Sid Parity and Harry Trelawney. Both were sons of local noblemen. During the interrogation, Parity and Trelawney confessed that they are associated with the Robbins gang. The Robbins are rumored to engage in blackmail, robbery and illegal bookmaking, but have remained elusive for a long time. The gang members tend to distinguish themselves by wearing bright red waistcoats and hats with red ribbons and bird feathers. They often emblazon their crime scenes with a reference to little birds singing, presumably to deter would-be informants from betraying them. Their leader calls himself Lucky Joe, but his true identity remains unconfirmed. The detained gang members have revealed the location of their hideout. It's in Grand Sarai, west from the intersection of Vernet Street and LeBlanc Road, requesting approval to raid the hideout. Vernet Street and LeBlanc Road in Grand Sarai.
Seems like we have fun neighbors.
Looks like it. Wait, here? That's really right next to us.
Hey, Sherry.
Okay.
We should introduce ourselves.
West from the intersection. Okay, then that's that, right? That's the hideout? Holy shit, Robin's lair. Yeah, it is. Okay. Can't get in. Interesting. Huh. Back door's open.
He doesn't have an invitation to the club. Get him, boys!
Too simple.
Right, too simple. That was it.
Alright, fella. I give up. Take me into custody. You have nothing on me anyway. So I'll walk out the station right after you do.
Excellent job catching this crook, sir. His name is Lucky Joe, and as it happens, someone with influence was after him too. You did them a favour.
I just solved the mystery, officer. If a criminal appears in my path, it merely affirms my deductions are sound.
Either way, you'll be pleased to know that an anonymous tip has fingered Lucky Joe as being involved in the murder of a famous professor. We have photographs and witness statements. Not so Lucky Joe is headed straight to the gallows. Someone served him to us on a silver platter.
Interesting. Well, as a vital ally in the arrest of a wanted murderer, you couldn't possibly object to me interviewing him.
Well, vital? Yes, no, of course. Go ahead.
Let's see if he's still that big-mouthed.
Yeah. Haven't you made my day bad enough? Get out!
The police received an anonymous tip. Someone saw you entering Professor Jacob Haring's house. They have photos. You're in trouble.
I didn't even touch the old fool. This whole business was a setup from the beginning.
You broke into the house at the exact time Jacob Herring had his safe open and his collection of blackmail materials out. Perfect timing to steal the lot.
Ah, that's circumstantial at best.
Alas, the professor turned out to be less feeble than you expected. He pulled a saber from the wall and nearly took your head off. But lo, the vigor evaporated, and all at once he fell to the floor, grasping his chest as if his heart itself had given up.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I'll be out of this reeking cell by morning, once the coroner has done his business.
Unlikely. You claim somebody set you up. If so, they will ensure that you're hanged. We both want to know who is truly behind this, so tell me the whole story. It may yet save your life.
Oh, blast. All right. What do you want to know?
So, you broke into Professor Herring's study and stole the blackmail materials. What did you do with them?
Do you like jokes?
My humour tends toward the dry and bitter.
Then you will love this one. As I fled Herring's place with the documents, a pickpocket snatched the folder from me on the street. I was played from the beginning, beaten at my own game. They made a joke of me and the Robins, and now I await the gallows. Ha! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're right, it was a good joke. But now things begin to make sense. Herring's blackmail collection was hardly public knowledge. It stands to reason that whoever informed you of his existence must be who set you up.
Yes, obviously. But I've never seen his face, nor do I know his name. I received a note at El Palazzo de Lusso that gave me the address of Jacob Herring. It was signed with one letter, M.
I cannot believe such an established gang leader would personally engage in burglary simply because he received a letter.
It was not just a letter. I received something else with the note. A file. On me. And a bloody detailed one at that. I'm not sure if it was from Herring's own collection, but it contained things that could bury me and the entire damn Robins. I burned the file in a heartbeat, but the note warned of others like it in Herring's safe. I needed to retrieve them, and got lucky.
Lucky?
The note said that by being there at a very precise time, I'd find that safe opened. And it was right.
You know what, in this... well, in a sense. I mean, yes, he didn't kill him, but... yeah.
Fear not, Joe. I will prove you didn't kill Professor Herring.
What? Then you better do it fast.
Per his schedule, Professor Herring had tea with a guest not long before you arrived. The tea in Herring's teapot was dosed with digitalis. A large dose of such a drug, coupled with physical exertion, can cause cardiac arrest.
So if the old man hadn't attacked me...
He may have lived, yes. But it wasn't you who killed him. The real murderer is the one that poisoned the professor and set you up. I'll make sure the police know it.
Yeah, you may save my bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't sing a victory song just yet. I believe they're preparing for a conversation with you on many subjects. Like the Robins.
I can handle those fools. I thought you were the copper's pet. But you have character those bloodthirsty mongrels lack. I respect that.
Make no mistake, Joe, we are not friends. Should we meet again under different circumstances, well, you know my character.
Case complete.
Hey you, mutton shunter. Come up here. Come on, is it bring your idiot to work day at the station? We have serious business to discuss. Hey you, mutton shunter. Come up here. Come on, is it bring your idiot to work day at the station?
Alright.
Serious business to discuss.
So yeah, I really thought first that this M was standing for Mycroft, but turns out it does not, and for some reason today my casebook and the map take incredibly long to load. Do we have more M on the map? Unfortunately not, alright. M for mystery, way nice, now we have this as a third case, nice. So we try to figure out who M is in the next episode, I guess. And we have to be on a job, so we have again 2 cases to solve. So yeah, it might still take some time till we continue the main story, as we still have this and this as well to do. I really liked it and I love that there's so much to do. But yeah, that means basically that we will end this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, and then I will see you in the next video. See ya.